guys, welcome to my channel. It's your girl Fanta. I'm back at it again with all 2023. Yes, oh my god, it has been so long. Literally, it has been like what, 3-4 years since I've been on YouTube. I remember the last time I was on YouTube I was engaged, and now your girl is married with 2 kids. Oh my god, it's just unbelievable when you say it out loud. It's like, I'm a mom of 2. Like, you know, it's mad. It's really mad. I'm not gonna lie. It's like, well, alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. I can never be any happier. Literally, you plan a lot is the best of planners, isn't it? So yeah. So obviously I'm back after 3 to 4 years. So I need to update you guys on like what have been happening and then everything, and if I can jump into other videos and stuff like that, inshallah. So first of all, I'm gonna start with when I got engaged, because that's where we left off for a minute. So I got engaged Islamically, my nikah was done. So Islamically, technically I was married, but yeah, that was done. So I went back home, I got married, and then I came with the baby. I came with a baby, basically. I got pregnant. I came and I was working, trying to bring my husband. But then the job I was doing did not go well. I lost my clients and all that. So it was hard, basically. Then I had to move to another job. And I could not find a job, basically. And plus, I was really scared. Imagine, it was my first pregnancy, my first child. So I did not want anything to go wrong, to be honest with you. So I was really scared of doing anything heavy, anything like too much. So I was picky about jobs, basically. I just say that. So yeah. So after that, like, I was looking for a job, could not find a job. Time went by. So I realized that, okay, I'm going to give birth, like, because I had to work for 6-month period before applying. And I already like missed like 4 months. So I was like, there's no way I'm about to work for 6 months and then apply before the baby comes, because that was my goal. I wanted to bring my husband before I gave birth. I wanted him to be here with me because it was my first child and I wanted it. Yeah. So anyways, it didn't work out. So I decided to go back home on a holiday. Went on a holiday for like 2 months, 2 weeks. Come back like during what? During February, I believe. I came back during February, and we all know that was when COVID was like, yay, I'm here. So basically during February 2022, yeah, during February 2022, that was when COVID decided to hit, and that was when I came from Africa as well. So when I came, things was a little bit messy in it, and then not long ago, shortly, we went into a lockdown in England. So yeah, we were one of the last country to go into lockdown, by the way. So that's like, what the hell? Reason why there was so many COVID in this country. But anyway, so that's not a topic. But yeah, we went to lockdown. And obviously, I could not work again to bring my husband. And I wasn't even planning to work again, by the way, because when I came back, I was like 8 months pregnant. So there was no way I was going to go back to work and do anything else. So yeah, I tried to bring him for visit though, which did not happen because COVID hit it. So it was pointless, basically, because it was not going to happen. Then I gave birth, alhamdulillah, April, determined to bring my husband. Yes, I was determined to bring him, and I was determined for us to live together as a family. I just did not like the idea of a long distance relationship, basically. I just did not like it. It was hard. It wasn't easy, and I had a child as well, and I was like, yeah, alhamdulillah, I had my parents with me, and they helped me a lot. Like at 6 months, I dropped my daughter at my mom's house and started working, and she literally looked after her from 6 months to what? To 2 years. So that's 1 year and a half. That's the 1 year, 6 months. She looked after my daughter for me. And my daughter will only come to my house during the weekend, basically, or when I'm off from work. That's it. So she basically lived with my parents, and she would call my daddy, and call my mom, mommy, and then call me by my name. Yes, that's what happened. But yeah, anyways, so that happened. I worked because it was right after COVID. I decided to go back into work, and like places was not open, job have already like made workers redundant, and like, you know, places was not back to normal. So it wasn't normal for me to go back to work basically start looking for a job. But because I was so determined, I decided to go back. And it was really hard finding the job that the requirement of the home office for my husband to come. So basically, I was hopping from one job to another, trying to find that job. But it was really hard, I'm not gonna lie. So I spent about what, a year, or she has it six months or plus or so. But I spent a very long time though without the right job. I was just hopping from one job to another. It's either the distance, or it was the pay, or it was the hour. So it was either one of them three, yeah, that would make me like leave the job or not want the job basically. So yeah, because my pay had to meet a certain amount of money. It had to meet 18,600 a year in order for me to bring my husband. And if the pay was less than that, then it was pointless for me then, innit? Because it didn't meet my goal, it didn't meet my requirement, the reason why I left my child and go work. So yeah, and then after that, basically, my goal was to bring my husband before my daughter turned 1. Like I said, that did not work out. So the first one was to bring him before I gave birth, so we can be together while I gave him birth. That did not work out. The second one was to bring him before she turned 1. That did not work out either. So alhamdulillah, I finally found a job. Alhamdulillah, that made every requirement. Timetable was good, distance was good, money was good. So alhamdulillah, everything was on point. This is why I said, when you plan Allah is the best of planners. So obviously, like, I rushed it, but Allah already had a plan for me. If I knew that was the plan, I would have waited, honey. I would have waited, seriously. But you don't know. You never know. I guess I had to go through these different jobs to, you know, get to where I were. To get the job, basically. So, yeah. So, after that, I met the requirements. I bought my husband after what? After like 6 months of working. Alhamdulillah, after 6 months of working, I applied for him. And he came, what? 3 months later after the application, basically. So he came, and yeah, and that was it basically. And we started living together as a family. My daughter moved in with me, alhamdulillah. She moved in with me, with us basically, and we all started living together as a family. And then yeah, a couple of months later, I got pregnant again. Couple of months later, I got pregnant again, and it is what it is. Alhamdulillah, it was planned. Everything was planned. So, yeah. And my son came. So, first was the daughter. Second is the son, alhamdulillah. So, he's only like, what, 7 weeks now? So, I just literally gave birth not long ago, basically. So, alhamdulillah, that's the update, basically. So, this is why I've been off YouTube, because of life. You plan Allah is the best of planners. How many times do I keep saying this? But it is true. It is true. God is the best of planners. Literally, He designed our lives and stuff like that, basically. So, yeah. So, this is how we are now. My husband came. He's working, alhamdulillah. Me, I went into a part-time job, alhamdulillah, because obviously somebody had to look after the girl. And that was me. I feel like with us women, it's always us, like when it comes to kids, that give up a lot. We make more sacrifices compared to the guy. We have to like lose, give up on our jobs, or kind of like make some major compromises. It's a lot, basically. And I think my little boy is crying, so see you guys then.